And welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we prepare you for Game 2 of our series with the always important Topps Player Spotlight. Slugger Pretty Boy is in that spotlight as he enters this one having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that was one of those games he won't forget for some time to come. He was at the plate in some really important situations, and man, did he pull through. I'd say he kind of single-handedly changed the course of the game, and although that performance will be a tough one to match in this one, I know his manager and teammates are hoping he's got some more magic.
Wednesday night baseball now. North of the border, we greet you from Rogers Center in Toronto. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Slugger Pretty Boy gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And, Eric, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
When you're looking at trying to get out of a funk like this, it always helps when you can hand the ball over to a veteran starter that's been through this before, and luckily for them, they're going to be able to do that here. You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Josh Donaldson will stand.
On the year ain't pretty.
Pitch outside, the throw, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Come on, big Josh.
Gallardo pauses, 1-0 on its way. Up top, it's 2-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, I thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of.
He's running again. Pitch outside, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the. Now to the plate, Rougned Odor. He drew a walk his first time up.
Come on now, let's go.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Played on the backhand. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
The left fielder, number 25.
Stepping in, Slugger Pretty Boy. He singled his last time up.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Your pitch only, huh?
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting.
Well, Matt, this is just more of the same for him. Here we are in June, and he's at the top of the American League leaderboard. He has to be happy with his results at the plate. He's been locked in, and it's resulting in a lot of games like the one he's having here.
He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And, boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
Oh, man, these are outs that you have to count on getting. You already guessed right, and you pitched out. And even just an average throw at this point is going to nail him at second base. But you can see here, this one's off to the left side of the bag, and by the time he reels it in, that runner's able to slide in there safely.
All right, one time right here.
1-0 count. Here it is. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And the runner's breaking for third. And a step off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Jarrett Parker makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Hey, no outs here.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, sometimes that's how these rallies start.
Slugger, Pretty Boy, steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Gallardo back to work as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
And reined in, 1 away. Slugger, Pretty Boy, strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Number 3. Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Hit to short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Bluejays.
So a good ball game is what we just watched. With runs hard to come by, it makes it much easier to find our difference maker, and this was the man, no doubt. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different.
We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Center, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Slugger, Pretty Boy, gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Eric, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. Boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
And one thing in their corner, though, is they do have their ace going here this afternoon. So if anybody can get them out of this rut they're in, this is the guy.
And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Slugger, Pretty Boy, in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Hit hard towards the hole, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, Designated hitter.
Slugger, Pretty Boy, gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Apparently, they're not done yet. This is now a 7-run inning, and they've gotten contributions from almost everybody up and down that lineup.
Josh Donaldson digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score.
Let's go right here.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across. Slugger, Pretty Boy, steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Slugger, Pretty Boy.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be just foul down the line as that had double written all over it. Skied into straightaway right. Parker is there, and he'll bring this one in. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up...